Hey, it's Greg with the Reality REI tip of the day, coming to you from the Garden District down in New Orleans, right in front of the Benjamin Button House. Cool little neighborhood, great neighborhood. Average price I think is like $3.5 million. But the tip of the day is to consider your neighbors. Although this is a great neighborhood, awesome place, most of your rehabs will not be will probably be in a not so good neighborhood. But if you're next to some house that looks terrible, keep in mind that's going to massively affect your value. Anywhere from 5 to 10% of the value, just based on your neighbor. If you're sitting next to a vacant lot, if you're sitting next to a property that's got needs a ton of work, maybe it's it's get boarded up, maybe you've got like a neighbor that's got junk all over the place. Keep in mind that's going to change your value. Probably 5 to 10% is kind of the good ballpark to follow. If it's, it could potentially be more than that. I just kind of factor in about 10% of value as far as the most that it can, not the most, but typically the most. I mean, you never know how bad it can get, but, again, don't consider it as like, oh, this house is every other home in the neighborhood is selling for blank. My house must be worth blank. If you're next to a house that's really in bad shape, if you got bad neighbors, let's say they're, quote unquote drug dealer neighbors, they've got a ton of people that are living next door, it's a funky layout or something like that next door. I'm not even talking about your house, I'm just talking about the neighbors. It will affect your value 5 to 10%. So it's Greg with Reality REI tip of the day, coming to you from lovely New Orleans in the Garden District. Make it a great day.